So I have added one text here. Now if you want to have it on the copper, you need to change the layer of that text. So just right click that text and change layer to bottom copper. Okay, then only that word will be available on the bottom layer of the PC. Okay, so you can see I have changed to bottom copper, and you can see the color also has been changed to bottom copper. After completing the PCB layout, you can see your actual board using an option here in the Proteus. So there is an option at the top panel. The option is for 3D view of the board. Okay, just click that option. You can see the 3D view of your board, which will be the actual board when you make the PCB. Okay, so this is the actual board after completing the PCB. You can rotate this board according to your wish. So if you want to see the bottom, you can flip over and you can see the track and all the pins. So this will be the layout of your board once you complete the soldering and everything. Okay. Now let me close it. Now if you want to print it, what you can do is select the option output in the top menu and export that graphics to PDF. Okay, so export graphics to PDF. So just click that, and we need only the bottom copper for printing. So you can select only the bottom copper option, and you can uncheck all others. Top copper I am removing, then top silk, neck 1, everything I am removing. And only the bottom copper and the border, this yellow color that I'm keeping. Then you can keep all other options as it is, and put a path, make sure the path is available, and click OK. Okay, so once you click OK, a PDF will be generated. You can see that. Close it. So this is your actual PCB board, and if you want to see the actual size, you can keep it to 100. Okay, so this will be the size of your PCB, actual PCB, once you make the PCB. Suppose if you have a situation like we can't find any path from one point to another without overlap. There you can go for jumper wires. Okay, so if you want to provide jumper wire, we can perform that manually. So let me show you how we can use a jumper wire connection. Okay, so for explaining that, let me use this track. So you can see this track is going under this resistor. So we can remove this for learning how to use a jumper. Okay, so I am deleting that track. Then what we are going to do is, we will connect between 4 and this capacitor terminal using a jumper at this point. Okay, so in order to provide the jumper, select the track mode option, click that, click over the first pin, that is here. Okay, then make a path, double click at any point. So when you double click, you can see there is a small circle appeared at that point. That is a pad, wire pad, that connects the top layer of the copper to the bottom layer through that copper board. Okay. Now you can see when I double clicked, the track has been changed to top layer. So you can see the color change here. Started with the blue color, then now when I double clicked at that point, it is changed to red color. That means that red represents the top layer. Okay, so we need to provide the jumper at that red colored track. Okay, so let me click here, again double click, you can have that wire connection. Now you can see the track has been changed to blue in color. Then you can connect it to the actual required connection. Okay, so you can see where the jumper has been given. Okay, so jumper is provided across this track. Okay, so this jumper wire normally connected through a normal single strand wire you can connect between these two terminals. Okay. Now let me change the width here. Okay. So here this red color track you need to replace with that jumper wire. Again, one more thing. Here also it is better to change the size of this pad. Let me change it to. Let me try whether I can change it. Just like what you have done it for the IC pin, you can change the size of this pin. Okay, so let me right click here at this pin. There is an option edit wire property. The style you can change it to some 70 or 60, whatever you want. Let me keep it as 80 for better. Okay, so you can see the size has been changed. Okay, so this is the way you need to provide the jumper. Okay, so jumper should be given only if you can't find any path. Okay, so it is not advised to use a jumper in normal cases. Okay, so always try to find a path without any overlap. Okay, now let me check the 3D view, how the jumper will be seen on the 3D. Just click over there. You can see the jumper connection is highlighted here. That is on the top copper. On the component side, you can see a track. This represents the jumper. At the bottom, you can see there is no connection. Okay, this connection is actually through the top layer of that board. I think it is clear. After completing the PCB design, we can transfer this design to the copper clad. So typically we will go for manual etching process. So what we can do is take the printout of this PDF. So when you take the printout, you should not change the size of the PDF. Okay. So if you change it, all the component size will get changed. So take this PDF in normal size, that is 100 size, and you can transfer this design to the copper clad by using ironing process and then etching using ferric chloride. So that is a typical setup, typical process that we do in order to transfer the PCB design to the PCB copper clad. Okay. So that is the end of PCB designing. I hope it is clear. Now these things are the very basic requirements for a PCB design. So you can learn it again by referring to other works and other videos. So basically you need to know at least this much for a PCB design. That's all. Thank you.